Damn you.
Gist with Jolly. Bringing you hot and direct gist.
This movie is fabulous and a bit of a change from Joshua Clinton's film. We often seen everything was included: emotion, humor, sentiment, love, and also brotherly love. This movie shows how no matter how a sister can be stubborn, make mistake, and get herself into serious issues, her brother will never abandon her and will always be there. I literally cried, laughed, enjoyed, and loved watching. Thanks for every word. This is one of the comments I saw from the movie Finding Hope, streaming on Uche Nabo. Joshua Clinton is a phenomenal actor. No one is taking this from him. He has proven himself over and over time that he can stand the test of anything. You can give him any role and he will handle it excellently well. Look at this movie. It depicts the everyday life of an African hustler, Joshua and her sister. Very interesting movie that you can find. As in, when I watched, I've not finished what I'm still watching it bit, but I don't watch my movie straight up. I watch intermittently. But the little I've watched, the emotion in this movie, it's equally, it's also make me reflect back to the growing up life. This was growing up. It wasn't that okay, we're picking things from the ways being to go and sell like iron condemn. No, but there were people that lived around us that were doing this kind of life. Joshua handled this role perfectly. It shows that there is a gradual process to prosperity in life. This movie, what I only interested in presenting the morals of this movie so that you can go see it. Because when I watched it, I saw our growing up in this movie. This was our surrounding while we're growing up. But look at where we are today. All consistency, hard work. Many of us live in this kind of environment in this movie. Yes, while growing up, we lived in this kind of room, we lived in this kind of environment, this ghetto kind of. But now as we have grown, hard work, consistency, focus, we are not living in a better places than then. What does it tell us? Hard work. Joshua Clinton and her sister. Joshua Clinton was a picker. From all these people that pick things, waste iron things, and they go and sell and they make money. The sister couldn't even go to school because there was no money. There was no money for school or anything. And do you know the thing I love about them? Happy people, in spite of whatever they are left with. The sister is very stubborn. According to this commenter, the sister is very stubborn and but very, very funny. And then Joshua has a friend, Jessica, who is Sarah Martin, who is always encouraging him, tries to tell him life is all, stands by him, even told the brother about him to help them in one way or the other. He found out that from this they were progressing in life, from this to keke driver and everything. There wasn't like any kind of from today we're poor, then tomorrow we came rich. I love the storyline because it tells the consistency of life from every phases. Like there is a phase in life that you face, that you pass, but people don't want us to know those stories of these phases. They want us to know that there was a suffering and then they jump to prosperity. That is many films that we have in YouTube channel. That is exactly what they portray. From a hustler in the village and then you go to the city and then you blew. Many of the movies you don't just have to end that you became that wealthy. You understand? So it really portrayed everyday life, which I loved. Jessica was there for him, and did you see the aspect of he doesn't have, but he's always happy. Here and the sister always he was always looking for a way to make everybody around him to be happy. Life do happens. You understand? So this movie is very interesting. It's streaming on Uchina Brunabo. I want to go and continue watching, because the one I watched, I stopped at the place where LK Sarah and Martin was talking to the brother to find something for Obum that he really needs to take care of the sister. And oh my goodness, this young man also took care of the sister, irrespective of the fact that yes, they don't have. He makes sure he fends for her. He makes sure he just gets his eyes close to her. He doesn't just leave her to be wallowing in the streets with people. He was keeping his watch on her constantly, looking out for your sister. Yes, even in the face of nothing. I literally love the everything about this movie. It's full of intrigues. It's full of sentiment. It's full of humor. You will cry. You will laugh. You will everything. Everyday life experience. Give it to China Bonabo. When it has to do with phenomenal movie, leave it. It's still topping. Oh, it's still topping. I'm not going to take. You see storyline. See storyline in movies. Uchenna and Ruth Kadiri, I'm still kind of waiting for who is topping among themselves. But these two are competing in the same line. Their storyline is always top notch. I'm not going to take it from them whenever I see it. When you see something, just say it. These two are still competing when it has to do with storyline. They will tell you real life story happening on the screen. And I think this man has impacted on Sonia. That is exactly what Sonia is doing now. She learns from the best. And truly, this movie is one of a kind. This is a different version of Clinton Joshua from what he usually acts. This young man is just 1 year in the Nollywood. How come he's pulling this magic? How come his way good, like as though he has spent 10 years? No wonder all producers are after him here and there. Give it to Joshua Clinton. I've come to love him. The way I'm loving Sonia Uche is the way I'm gradually loving this young man, because he does his work like good. He's so good. He's so good. I don't blame. People notice this, and that is why he's keep bagging awards from award to award. Just leave it for him. This is way different from what he usually acts. I even thought maybe he's this kind of funny that don't even speak broken. When you see him acting all those movies that you be doing like a jet, like somebody who don't, you understand, doesn't speak in. But look at how he played this role very well. So give it to him. Honestly, the movie is everything. Go and see it and you will testify yourself. When you are less busy, go to Chenabnabo and see this movie, Finding Hope. Honestly, Finding Hope. Jessica, you don't just have a girl who will just expect you to have everything. You don't just have a girl, like a person who wants you to like have. That is why men respect people who stood by them at their thick and thin. They were there, supportive, encouraging, helping out in one way or the other, in the same situation, in the same room, in the same environment. But there are ladies who don't want to suffer in life. They'll tell you, no, I've suffered all my life, I cannot continue to. They want already made man. But no, it wasn't so with Jessica stood by Clinton, by Obum from the beginning till the end, and she was there to support at every point in time, at every time, any period of time that Obum was down. She was there to proffer help in one way or the other. And the sister too, I was really happy. This girl is an amazing actress. I don't know where they have. This is my first time of seeing her, so I still streaming. You go see them, go see this movie, and you will you will thank me later. But the another aspect of it, observation I got from the movie is that there was a place the movie was echoing. I think producers should always rewatch their movies before uploading. Don't be in a haste trying to upload your movies because of maybe, I don't know. Try as much as possible to have a team that watch the movie from the beginning. Did they even watch their movies? That is even a question, a critical one at that. A very important question to Sonia has said that she rewatches her movie before they upload. They don't just upload any movie like that. But do these people, did they even watch their movies before uploading? Because if they did, they would have noticed that place that was echoing when Obun's sister went to buy something, and then she was busy reading while the woman was talking to her. The place was echoing, and it continued for some time, which I think if they noticed it and didn't do anything about it, then it is very wrong. Oftentimes it's necessary to watch and rewatch your movie, discover things that are not in place, and then put them in place before uploading. All right, so apart from that, the movie is everything. All right, people, go and see it. Finding Hope.